Hey everyone, today I have a request that I cannot refuse for my cinnamon caramel apple monkey bread. It's my son's birthday. What am I going to do? All on the Grill Dome, on the Cooking Everything Outdoors show. To cook this sweet birthday request, we're going to be using the Grill Dome. I have the Grill Dome set up for indirect cooking. What I've done is I've put my lower rack in with the baking stone as a heat diffuser, and then I have my standard cooking rack right above that, and that's where my pan will go that we're going to be baking our monkey bread. We'll be turning it down, cutting the smoke back. I do have some mesquite in here, just a little bit. I don't think it's going to be too smoky, but if you didn't want any smoke flavor at all, just use some standard briquettes. Ingredients wise, our recipe's really simple, but it's got some really nice flavoring to it. To start off with, you're going to need a half a cup of brown sugar. You will also need a quarter cup of regular sugar, and those are just blended together. You'll need a bowl of water with some lemon in it. 1 Granny Smith apple, which we will peel and dice up. About a quarter cup of pecan pieces, a half a teaspoon of good quality vanilla, 2 tablespoons melted butter, half a cup of caramel sauce, and then one of those big old biscuit rolls. I'm going to be using a cast iron bread loaf, which I'm going to be using parchment paper in. The first thing we want to do is get our apple peeled, and use a knife or use one of these really cool peelers. And we want to very safely get this diced up. So you just want to trim it up as best you can. And piece-wise, bite-sized pieces is what we're looking at. About like that and like that. We don't want this to brown. That's where our water and lemon is going to come in handy. And as soon as we chop it, put it in there. So let's open up our rolls here. There we go. Okay, so we're going to use the whole tube. Now I will tell you that this recipe was originally done in coffee cake. And that's how I always made it. And then one day, my son found out about monkey bread, and he asked me to make some, and I thought, well, let's just take what we do for the coffee cake and we'll make monkey bread out of it. And I'm just quartering each one of these up. Okay. To this, I want to add my brown sugar cinnamon mix. I think I forgot to tell you, but there is about half a teaspoon of cinnamon in that also. And we want to get that in there. And now what I want to do is coat everything with the brown sugar cinnamon mixture. Now we need to drain our apples, and we're going to add that to this mixture. It have been drained. There, and give that a good mix. Now let's take our loaf pan, add our pecans to the bottom, and just spread those out kind of as even as you can. Then we want to add our dough and apples. And just put a little bit in it first and then press those into place. You're going to get a lot of odd shapes and what we're looking for is to get everything compressed in there. Now, I want to take our caramel sauce and our vanilla. Looks like a little of the alcohol might have evaporated out of there, and give that a good mix. And pour this yummy goodness right over the top of that. Have a caramel sweet tooth and use more. What I like to do is trim the paper. Now, you have two options at this point. You could let this sit and rise a little bit, or just put it in your preheated grill dome or grill or oven at this point, which is exactly what I'm going to do. So with our grill dome at about 350 and holding fast, I want to place my caramel, apple, cinnamon, monkey bread in there, close this bad boy up, and we're going to cook it for about 30 minutes. Well, our monkey bread is finished. The grill dome has been cooking at a steady 365 for almost 40 minutes until I'm pretty comfortable that it's ready. And look at that. So that is the thing of beauty. It smells incredible, but we're not done yet. So now we want to place it on a cooling rack to cool down for a little while. So our monkey bread has rested for about 15 minutes, and now what I want to do is I want to flip it over. Now we want to lift our top off and hope it doesn't all just fall apart. Boy, look at that. Okay, everybody, I think we nailed this. Now, I used the grill dome, which you saw through the whole show, but what I was really impressed with, as in my first bake, this maintained a steady, even, consistent temperature through the 40-odd minutes that I cooked this at. It never wavered a second, so really solid performance. If you want more information about the Grill Dome, you can go visit them at grilldome.com and, you know, go check out their stuff. They got a lot of great colors on this. It's a really solid product. I've been so impressed with it so far. Lots more to come. But before I go and before we try this, I want to give a shout out to my sponsors, Camp Chef at Outdoor Cooking and islandgrillstone.com. Without them, as you know, as I always tell you, this show would not be possible. So do me a favor, go visit them, go check out their stuff, go tell them Gary sent you, go buy something. You'll be really happy you did. Let's get the birthday boy in. Jaron! Well, birthday boy, is this what you wanted? All right. So tell everybody how old you are. 11. Nice. Apple, cinnamon, caramel, monkey bread for the birthday boy. Let's grab a chunk of this and try it out. Is that good? Look at that. All right, that's it. We're out of here. Thanks, everybody.